Finally, the new idea I wanted to mention. We need some way to capture the public's imagination and demonstrate that we all ought to get in this boat and row. And this is the best I can do. We ought to identify some areas in the United States and in the world that will become completely energy independent through the production of their own energy and through energy efficiency. Here are my candidates. Beyond our borders, you can take any Caribbean nation. Lots of sun, lots of wind, relatively low energy use per person, and the ability to cut the transportation costs dramatically. In Africa, I favor Liberia or Rwanda because they're well governed and very small. So you're not biting off more than you can chew. In Asia, I favor East Timor and Papua New Guinea for the same reasons. In the United States, the most compelling candidate for complete energy independence is Puerto Rico, because they have to import 100% of their energy. The Congress has battled, as you know, for years and years and years about what kind of tax incentives we ought to give to Puerto Rico to get jobs down there, manufacturing jobs. So as a part of America, they will not be so much desperately worse off than the rest of us. A lot of the incentives that have been given and lower labor costs that are enjoyed have been totally wiped away in Puerto Rico now by the fact that they have to import 100% of their energy. And they pay much more for it than the rest of us do. So why doesn't America say that's part of the United States and we're going to figure out a way through the sun, through the wind, and through efficiency, through closing the landfills, through all the stuff we talked about, to make Puerto Rico completely energy self-sufficient. If you could do it, then no one else would doubt that it could be done. The same thing could be done on every single Native American reservation in this country that doesn't have gaming revenues. You generate economic opportunity for the poorest Americans in a way that would serve our larger interests. You could do the same thing in communities in the Mississippi Delta and Appalachia. But there ought to be one state that proves you can do it. And it should be you.